ride this coming Saturday is going to be in Chappell Hill. A few of us, some of my friends, Carolyn and her husband Dan, Greg, Jeff, myself, we're all going out there. We're going to ride about 60 miles. It's one of my favorite routes, if not my favorite route right now. Chappell Hill is just west of the Brazos River, between Austin and Houston in Washington County. It's pretty much, the roads are great. There's light traffic. The drivers out there are pretty friendly. It's a beautiful place to ride. No matter what level of rider you are, you're going to get a fantastic workout. We're going out there for a group ride. It's not a training ride or anything like that. We're not going to be attacking PRs or stuff like that. It's supposed to be cold and windy when we start out, but I guarantee you, no matter what level of rider you are, you're going to find out whether you ride casually or whether you're out there on a training ride. You're definitely going to come home satisfied, and you're going to have gotten a workout. So hopefully things turn out. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. It's been a while since I've been in Chappell Hill, and it should be, actually, despite the forecast for wind and cold, one of the easier weekends I've had in a while, believe it or not. So let's all get ready. So today we're headed out to Chappell Hill to ride about 60 miles. We're going to take off from the church parking lot in Chappell Hill, head out to Brenham. From Brenham we're going to go up north to Independence. We'll probably make our first stop up there in Independence at the Lukemeyer store, and then from Independence we'll travel over to the east and stop at the Washington on the Brazos State Park. Probably make a stop there. That gives us 2 stops, one about each 20 miles. And then from Washington on the Brazos, we'll head back to Chappell Hill. It's a little cold out this morning. It was 47 degrees when I woke up, and there's a good little breeze going. The humidity feels like it's pretty high, so it's going to be a little chilly, but it should warm up to be about 65, probably right after we're done. And it's supposed to be sunny all day, so it should be just a gorgeous, gorgeous day to ride. Get in some hills. A bunch of us are going. We're not using it really as a training ride. It's more just friends riding together, so I'm really looking forward to it.
So we start out in Chappell Hill down there in the church and parking lot, head west to Brenham up Bluebell Road, travel north for a little while, eventually get up north, turn east, stop right there in Independence at the Lukemeyer store, head up north again before we finally drop back down just south of the Brazos. We make a little loop over here and stop right at the state park. Head back south, we duck off of 1155 for a second to avoid traffic, rejoin it here, and then head all the way back down to Chappell Hill. While we're getting ready here, let's go over some of the vitals for this route. It's going to be approximately 60 miles, just under that actually, which is about 96 kilometers. So a good distance from the start. You'll face about 3,100 feet of elevation gain, which is about 945 meters. So you've got a lot of good rollers and some good climbs. There are 2 great places to stop on this ride, the Lukemeyer store in Independence, Texas, and the Washington on the Brazos State Park. Both of those will have food, drinks, and restrooms.
As you can hear, the wind out here is pretty awful. Out of the north. First time I've ever had that out here. We're all struggling up these hills, but it's a glorious day. Children's statue at the state park, about 40 miles in so far. Going to have a tailwind at our back finally. As you can see, it's just a gorgeous day out here at the park, got about 20 miles to go. Gonna head down 11:55 from Washington Nebraska State Park back to Chappell Hill, and then we're actually all really looking forward to getting some great food. So. All right, so the last thing we do when we ride Chappell Hill is we eat.
Do we ride to eat or eat to ride?
Both. Both. All right, see you guys next time.